so, Plague here. So, today I want to show off how to do King K. Rool's DThrow USmash. Now, some people have problems with this. I don't know how, but I'm obviously experienced, so I have a disconnect with some people. And the input is a bit tight, I will say. So, the problem people have is usually the dash up smash, which I'm obviously doing here. So, I'm going to show a handcam now, where I kind of get across how it works. Hi, this is my scuffed take on the handcam. So, I use a Pro Controller, because it's just optimal for King K. Rool in general. If you don't use it, you should be using it. Period. Because it lets you get some good crown stuff off. That's how I do it. So dash, and then immediately up smash like this. This will hurt your hands. This will absolutely hurt your hands. There's no real other way to do it. You just have to be very quick. Okay, and if you're too slow, you'll get the up tilt like that. Now, if you got a good hand position, it's very easy. My hand cam that I'm using, I'm having to like have like my keyboard across my chair and then like have the camera fastened on, which makes it a bit difficult. So if you do the down throw, you have to buffer the dash like a bit before. So like that. I don't know if that's like showed properly, but yeah, I'm looking at my screen right now, just like trying to like get this proper. Like, I'm trying to find, like, a good position that will, like that, sort of. It's hard because my thumb isn't showing properly. It's just very difficult with this position. But anyway, I hope that, like, sort of helps you figure out this conundrum. I know a lot of King K. Rools have this question. But yeah, that's about all I have. Okay, so, assuming you've watched that, now, let me show you. So, the first step is to get that dash buffer, which I just showed you there. That's the first step to getting it sorted. So now you have to do that, and then do that. Well, the key to getting the dash buffer is to flick the stick forward and then immediately up. Now, Smithers says you can do this with tap jump. I don't quite know if that would make it easier or harder. The jump squat frames, let me show you a second. So you have that, and then you put the up smash like that. So you can do a jump cancel up smash as you run forward, like that. As you can see, you do get that slight burst of speed. So if you wait a few frames and then start the jump, and then you do the up smash, as you can see, you do carry the momentum into it. So if you're a tap jump user, a quarter circle up input into an up smash would work. But I will say, from experience with doing a quarter circle up on it in general, it bloody hurts your hands, and I do think it may actually be a bit of a problem there. Because you are having to do this as quickly as possible while getting the slide in. Which makes it essentially like a Dacus, but you can't use the C-stick for the said Dacus. So I'll show off the different input methods now. Obviously without the handcam, because I can't just keep... because I don't have two webcams. Anyway, so let's change the controls up and see how it looks. You have to go here, don't you? Yeah, there we go. I haven't done this in a while. So I have like a dummy thing here. Let's do that. Okay, so Jesus Christ, this control set is cursed. Let's just so I have stick jump on. We'll keep it. I'll have stick sensitivity with that. I don't think that changes anything. I can't stand that. Why? Oh, by the way, I'm just gonna say, why should always be grab? I don't care what it was. I also have smash stick on, which will allow us to see how smash stick incorporates into it. Because I have seen people argue for smash stick K. Rool. I think they're like flat earthers, but you know, to each their own. I love this. I love that theme. Okay, so let's sort this out then. So, Mr. King K. Rool. Professional bad guy. Let's have DK again, because I like DK. Like, this is a really strange thing, but so yeah, as you can see, this is the tap jump method at work. Because now you can do a full quarter circle input. if you do my method, you will have to slightly bring the stick back to neutral when you do it, which you may see in my hand cam. But with this one, as you can see, it's consistent. So if you're a tap jump user, this is a legitimately helpful thing. Like that. So 0. Now if you have a smash stick, you can buffer it through the dash. So if you're a smash stick user, you can literally just flick them both forward at almost the same time, and you'll get this dash. If you delay it slightly, you'll get that as well. And also it makes it easier to charge it as well, because you can just do that with smash stick. So that's a legitimate input method, and it's also bufferable. So if you're already using smash stick, go for that. You're probably already doing it. But if you're a tap jump user, you also get this very easy quarter circle up input. So quarter circle up is like, so obviously, you know, forward and then just bring it up like that. So I don't know why I'm saying like that. You can't really see, but I guess you can see from the jump. Yeah. You should know it based on, like, you know, how, if you play fighting games, or if you just played the game at all, you know what quarter circle up input looks like. Yeah, just like that. So that's for tap jump, and then this is for smash stick. And then if you're using my method, which is just manual, like, it looks like that. My method will be a bit slower compared to these two, because, like, again, like, because these two let you because these other two methods let you completely buffer it. So those are the 3 methods to DThrow USmash that I like and have my seal of approval on. If you use smash stick or King K. Rool, I will say you're not doing it morally. I don't like it because you get rid of your tilts, and K. Rool's tilts are so important to his game plan. I personally think that pivot counter tilts are pretty much mandatory to use, and C-stick makes them, like, seamless. You can do manual ones, hypothetically, but it's very inconsistent and just not worth it. Tap jump has its own problems. However, there are other legitimate applications here. So these are all just from me waggling the control stick upwards. This is goes Footstool Farming, which Gimmer does. So if you use tap jump, you could just mash up on the control stick, and if you're threatened by any kind of, like, let me show you actually. So because I'll explain it better. So when you do a footstool, you're intangible from frame 1. At least if you have a phantom footstool, which is when there's lag. So DK will now start charging Giant Punch. I'm gonna buffer footstool, King K. Rool. As you can see, when he starts the footstool, he's intangible. This is called Footstool Farming, as I mentioned before. It's Gimmer's favourite technique. So if you're a tap jump user, you can mash up on the control stick, and you'll get footstools every time. In fact, you can actually buffer them. So if you do the first footstool, and you've done your double jump, now hold up, and you'll always get your footstool. That input was held. And then I hold it again, and then hold it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. And you can if you use this against certain aerials, like Pac-Man's up air, you will just never get hit by them, ever. So that's another advantage to using tap jump. So if you want to switch to tap jump for some reason, if you want to do easier up smashes with the jump cancel input variant, then you do get that benefit. However, you're also using tap jump, and tap jump comes with its own set of problems because it's just a nightmare, constantly misinputting jump and stuff like that. But if you play melee, it also helps with translating over, so that's quite nice. So there's lots of benefits to this. It is really personal preference to me. My method, obviously, it's the Iron Man method, as it turns out. I did not realize how much easier these two were until I actually started doing this video. But yeah, that's about it. Hope this was helpful.